Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they lie to themselves every single day. They call fear patience. They call comfort strategy. They call avoidance peace. Machiavelli warned about this centuries ago. The most dangerous lie isn't told by others. It's the one you whisper to yourself when nobody's watching. It's the excuse you repeat until it sounds like truth. It's the story you tell yourself so you can sleep at night while your dreams die quietly in the dark. In this video, I'm going to break down 8 ruthless Machiavellian principles that expose self-deception and show you why brutal self-honesty is the foundation of power, clarity, and control. This isn't motivation. This is psychological warfare against your own weakness. This is about looking in the mirror and telling yourself the truth, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Because the pain of truth is temporary, but the cost of lying to yourself? That's permanent. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Machiavelli believed that self-deception is the first step toward defeat, and why the most powerful thing you can do is stop protecting yourself from reality. Now, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose truth. Let's get into it. Number 1. Comfort is often a disguised lie. Here's a lie people tell themselves every single day. I'm waiting for the right time. Let me translate that for you. What they really mean is, I'm avoiding discomfort. They're not strategic. They're scared. They're not patient. They're paralyzed. And they dress it up in language that sounds smart, sounds reasonable, sounds like wisdom. But it's not wisdom. It's weakness wrapped in excuses. Machiavelli knew this. He knew that power favors those who act, not those who delay. Action creates momentum. Delay creates decay. And comfort? Comfort is the drug that keeps you still. It whispers to you, stay where you are. It's safe here. Don't risk it. Don't push. Don't try. And you listen. Because comfort feels good. But here's what comfort really does. It makes you predictable. And predictability kills power. When you're comfortable, you're not growing. You're not adapting. You're not sharpening your skills or testing your limits. You're just existing. Going through the motions, playing it safe, hoping things work out without putting yourself on the line. And that's exactly where people want you. Your competitors? They want you comfortable. Because comfortable people don't compete hard. Your enemies? They want you comfortable. Because comfortable people don't fight back. Even your own mind wants you comfortable. Because discomfort requires energy, focus, risk. Comfort requires nothing. That's the trap. Comfort lies to you by making you think you're fine, that everything's okay, that there's no rush. But while you're comfortable, the world is moving. Opportunities are passing. Time is running out. Other people are taking the risks you're avoiding. And one day, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day, you're going to wake up and realize that comfort didn't protect you. It trapped you. So ask yourself, what am I calling waiting for the right time that's really just fear? What am I calling being smart that's really just playing small? What am I calling strategy that's really just stalling? Because if you're honest, brutally honest, you'll see the lie. You'll see that comfort has been whispering sweet nothings in your ear while your potential dies of boredom. And once you see it, you can break it. Not by waiting, by acting. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose discomfort. Number 2. Self-deception is the first form of weakness. Let me tell you something that nobody wants to hear. Lying to yourself feels safe. It feels comfortable. It feels like you're protecting yourself, but it's slowly destroying your edge. Every time you tell yourself a lie, you're giving up a piece of your power. You're choosing ignorance over awareness. You're choosing fantasy over reality. And that choice, that one small choice, becomes the crack in your foundation. Machiavelli understood this better than almost anyone. He studied rulers, leaders, conquerors. And you know what he found? They didn't fall because of their enemies. They fell because they misjudged themselves. They believed their own hype. They ignored their weaknesses. They convinced themselves they were invincible right up until the moment they lost everything. Here's the truth. If you can't see your own flaws clearly, someone else will exploit them. Your blind spots become their weapons. Your denial becomes their opportunity. Your self-deception becomes their strategy. Think about it. When you lie to yourself about your abilities, you don't prepare properly. When you lie to yourself about your habits, you don't change them. When you lie to yourself about your situation, you don't fight to improve it. You just accept it. You rationalize it. You make peace with mediocrity. And that's exactly where weakness begins. Not in your circumstances, not in your resources, not in your background, in your willingness to look away from the truth. The moment you start lying to yourself is the moment you hand over control of your life to forces you can't even see. Because you're not fighting reality anymore. You're fighting a fantasy version of yourself that doesn't exist, and you can't win a war against ghosts. So here's the first principle. Self-deception is the enemy. It's not your friend. It's not protecting you. It's poisoning you. And the cure? Brutal honesty. Look at yourself. Really look. And name what you see. Not what you wish was there. Not what you hope to become. Not what you pretend to be on social media. What's actually there. Right now. Today. Your real habits. Your real discipline. Your real commitment. That's where power starts. Not in the lie, in the truth. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. I see myself clearly. Number 3. Excuses are stories for the weak mind. How many excuses did you make this week? How many times did you explain why you didn't do something instead of just doing it? How many times did you tell yourself a story about why it's not your fault? Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. Every excuse you accept becomes a permission slip for failure. Every time you explain instead of improve, you surrender authority over your own life. You give up control. You hand it over to circumstances, to other people, to bad luck, to timing. You become a victim of your own narrative. And Machiavelli had no patience for victims. He understood that excuses are stories weak people tell themselves to avoid responsibility.